Well, let's call this a back of the refrigerator Sunday beer. Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to this edition of McCall's Flask. And I'm calling this the back of the refrigerator Sunday because I was going through my refrigerator and I discovered this. Of course, Rolling Oak Brewing Company. You know, we recently made a stop over there, but on one of my very first times I was over there, I bought this one. 2/21/22 is the date you see there. So I've had this in my refrigerator for a long time, and I guess we better drink it. So the Ranger 13 IPA and 6.7 in the alcohol content. Still has their great can that they've got going on over there at Rolling Oak in Grayling, Michigan. So I figured I better do two things. One, I better have my paddle hard from Grayling hat on, and then today we've got their HopLot, and we're featuring the HopLot glass today because next weekend, this coming weekend, is going to be their 10th anniversary up there at HopLot in Suttons Bay. So I figured I better drink out of that glass today. The cigar, we've seen this before. It's New World. I really, really like it. It's one of my to-go cigars. And so welcome to my cigarden. Great cigar. Look at that. Look at that. Looks fantastic. And we've got a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Could warm up a little bit more. It's the first day of June, actually, by the day that I'm taping this video here in 2025. So it is what it is. It could be a little bit warmer, but we'll go from there. So the can before, we've seen this can before. We really don't need to do a description on the can. And wow, I've had this for a long time. So it's time to make room for those other beers, because I still have a couple cans from the last trip that we did over there in Grayling, and when we stopped by Rolling Oak Brewing Company. So I need to finish this off, and it gives us kind of a thing. So what happens when you get a can that sits in your refrigerator for a couple of years? So let's see what it is. Let's pop this top. Let's see what we've got here. So all right, let's do it to it. All right. And the thing, I don't mind that it's been in my refrigerator for a long time. Cold environment, dark. It doesn't change, and I don't mind that kind of thing. So it should taste just as good as the day that it was canned. Might be a little sediment in the bottom. You know, let's find out. All right, so as we pour this in here, nice little golden yellow wheat style. Now the head, look at that. Wow. The head on that's big. Surprising. It's still keeping that there. So gives us an opportunity to talk about things and all that. So I'm really surprised, you know, like let's get this HopLot going on there and see if we can see that logo a little better. The HopLot up there is going to celebrate 10 years next week, and I'm going to make a trip up there and I'll evaluate some beers. Maybe they've got an anniversary beer going on, and 10 years is a long time in the brewing industry. And as we know, the HopLot, and we'll mention this again next week, USA Today did their survey over the winter and voted HopLot number 2 best beer garden in the United States, and it's a great honor. I am so pleased that HopLot is known for that. It's great outside seating. I'll take a lot of pictures when I'm up there and add that to the end of the video. I'll do a lot more. 10 years is a long time. So, all right, see if we can get a little more of this head to simmer down a little bit. Look how big it is. So that might be the residuals of being a can that's been in my refrigerator for 3 years. So, all right. We've got it up to the top. It's big. It's foaming over. Should we make it let it foam over for you? Let's do that. Let's let it fall down the glass. Look how big this thing is. So there might be, we want to drink it nice and fresh. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Just foam just coming right off that. So, all right. Now, when we look at this, I'm not going to bring this over to my computer. I don't want any of the dripping stuff to fall on my equipment, all that stuff. So I'm not going to do that. So you're not going to get it close. It is it's slightly hazy. I like the golden color to it. I'm not getting any bubbles because I'm assuming that all the CO2 is gone up this, so I'm not getting any snowflakes today. So I needed to drink this a long time ago, and I'm like, oh my God, it was right on the back wall of my refrigerator. So let's take it to our nose. Maltiness. Being an IPA, I want it to be hoppy. I want it to have a little pininess, but I'm not getting any pininess to it. All right. Let's get the logo glass there. That good old HopLot up there in Suttons Bay, Michigan's glass. All right. Let's turn this around so you can see the name on it and all the stats and all that. 6% alcohol. Let's take it to our lips. Well, I hope you've gone to your beer fridge, guys. I hope you've grabbed a beer. I hope you've done that. Cheers. Normally I bring the glass there, but again, I don't want my equipment to get dripped on. So, cheers to you. All right, take it to our lips and see what kind of beer we've got. Even dripping on the glass as I was drinking that. Slightly piney, a little dryness in the mouth. I do have a mouth full. My mouth is fully saturated. I'm tasting the malt. I don't consider it to be very strong in the hoppy level. It tastes good, smooth. So it's had a chance to, let's say, smooth out. Blend a little bit. I don't think it's deteriorated at all. I consider it still a nice IPA. I think it's a little easier to drink because I've let it sit in my refrigerator for this amount of time. Should have a little bit left in here. Let's get it so it pours in there. So I've got the entire contents of the can sitting in the glass finally. A little bit of the spillage, which was kind of cool, something a little different. You can see the legs on the glass look fantastic, all that. I really like it. Take another hit off my new world. I hope you take the time to hit the like button on this. Kind of something a little different. We all have those beers that sit in your refrigerator probably a little longer than they should have. Beers are actually meant to be drank fresh or fresher. But if you keep the conditions correct, where it's going to sit, I don't see it going bad. A lot of the fellow beer tubers, they look at, this was canned last weekend and all that kind of stuff. I don't really care about when it was canned. The can is a dark. It's dark it stays that way, and as long as the temperatures don't change up and down and all that kind of, it should still really taste really good and still be drinkable, and all that. So we've got the Ranger 13 IPA from Rolling Oak from a few years ago. So thanks for being here with me today. I hope I see you up at HopLot. Also, the weekend after, June 13th or June 12th, it is, over at Lake Ann Brewery is also celebrating 10 years. So, two great places that have been around now for 10 years and doing a fantastic job. I hope to see you there. So, if you're going to have a beer, please make sure it's a good one. Subscribe to my channel so you can see those trips that I'm going to make over to HopLot and over at Lake Ann Brewing Company. So, cheers to you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by my channel.